thing is, the IMAX numbers is what a lot of people went out to go see it in, and nobody was trying to see it on a regular screen. I'm not saying that was the majority, but a lot of people flocked to the IMAX screenings to see this movie because that's just the way to see it. It's shot for IMAX. It's beautiful. The scope of it, just absolutely amazing. Just box office. You guys showed up to the movie theater, to the IMAX, hopefully, and saw Dune Part 2 because this movie did some gangbusters, man, did some numbers. And I'm wondering if the numbers have been updated on Box Office Mojo. Yes, they have. Sweet. Because sometimes Box Office Mojo, they get the early numbers, and then there's like an update in the midday, and sometimes they don't update their stuff, even though they're Box Office Mojo. You got to be on top of that. It's just literally your whole website. But yes, people showed up for Dune Part 2, and hopefully you guys did. Like I said, I plan on seeing it again, hopefully this week. But that's the thing. It's like, okay, first week in box office numbers, and then, of course, you know, we always wonder about the second weekend drop. But right now, we're just kind of we're all hyped for the first weekend box office numbers because, again, the first one had the pandemic to deal with, and everybody seemed to love that movie. But I think, actually, the fact that people saw it on streaming and we're able to enjoy it on streaming, it helped this box office. And then I'm kind of wondering when it finally goes on the video, how well it does when it comes to streaming. But here's the numbers right here. Dune Part 2, $82.5 million doll hairs. That's right. Hey, good on Warner Brothers, right? But I think Legendary gets a big chunk when it comes to this. Like I said, it's the only big one, new one that came out this weekend, right on top of the box office right there. 100 million worldwide, or international, so 182.5 worldwide. So not too shabby for a 2-hour and 46-minute movie. And apparently, when it comes to Oppenheimer, it's kind of right there when it comes to Oppenheimer's opening weekend. And guess where Oppenheimer ended up? $950 million. Almost made $1 billion. Now, is that going to happen with Dune? Most likely not, but you just never know. Good word of mouth. I just hope that all the good word of mouth and everything that we're seeing online when it comes to Dune Part 2 actually helps it get close to that. I mean, this movie is going to get nominated for all kinds of awards when it comes to next year's award season, and maybe they'll put it back in the movie theater because they put the first one back in to get everybody prepared for this one, and it actually did like 29 million. I don't know. It did some great numbers, but the thing is, the IMAX numbers is what a lot of people went out to go see it in, and nobody was trying to see it on a regular screen. I'm not saying that was the majority, but a lot of people flocked to the IMAX screenings to see this movie because that's just the way to see it. It's shot for IMAX. It's beautiful. The scope of it, just absolutely amazing. Just cannot wait to see it again. But anyways, there you go. There's your box office numbers right there.